any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Horned Frogs will kick it away to start. And he'll bring it back. So Iowa State's offense will start this game off. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today, protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Cyclones will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes a move. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will get the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. Receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Nice job to make a fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback.
Oh, he's got some space. Showing off that weight room work as he gets across the 20 and up to the 22. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Looks it in at the 40. He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The short hands, it's Hamilton. And they'll knock him down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Oh, he makes the catch. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. On the option. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! A great catch and run for 6. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Marshall was anything but dominant, but the Thundering Herd are going to leave this stadium today winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the LCON. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Back to throw, it's Hart. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. On the option. Creates a little room. He has the first and still on his feet. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
Really nice read that time by the quarterback in the option. He had the ball out on the perimeter. He saw his pitch guy open. Nobody accounting for him. So you flip it to him quickly. Nice, accurate pitch out in front of him. Easy catch. And then he's able to do the rest. Look at the speed that time on the perimeter by the pitchman. Picking up a massive gain for this offense.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, and an array of possibilities here. Back has it. Breaks into the open. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, TCU!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Gives it on the option. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. He'll try to do it himself. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. And the Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. With the catch, it's Cummings. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. He's what the call is.
Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They put themselves in a hole to start. It's he's got it on the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Hart. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Cyclones decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. Takes it on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Rush is on him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Bringing the heat. You just have to make that catch. And the Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. Like that or why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Buys a little time with his feet. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there but couldn't hook up.
QB overthrowing an open guy like that, that is just a kick in the gut for this team.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Trying to escape and get it himself. At the 35, he's open. Got a first down. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, TCU!
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage? Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Missouri just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to victory. And that's really the standard there in Columbia. That's a tremendous fan base, and they'll enjoy this one all week. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The Cyclones can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's got it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Firing deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Cyclones will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. He'll do it himself. There he goes. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Snap to the back. Finding an escape route. They make the stop, but not before the chains move, and the Wildcat formation pays off. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. At the 20, he's got space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Well, this guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw on the previous play, and now he's showing off the speed. And you can't blame him, honestly. When you run like him, even if it's 1st down, if it's not open, just take off. This defense is going to be on their heels all game long if they can't find a way to start slowing him down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. catch in the middle. It's Hamilton. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Hart. Oh, they're after him. They get to him as he throws. It's caught. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. The Cyclones will line up to punt it away.
Number 15 in punt formation to kick it away.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Hamilton. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Quickly complete. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. On the move at the 30. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Let's go. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Horned Frogs want to move quickly. Call calls his own number. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Here we go. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's McWilliams. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Direct snap. Finding open areas. Thrust that arm out. He's run out of bounds at the 23 after the big gainer.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was second and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got third and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again?
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. Smashes it between the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far at Ames. And this offense has been the story through two quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Cyclones will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap to the back, breaks the tackle, and he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The Horned Frogs line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Looking to throw, it's Hart. Here's a heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Cyclones now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Here we go.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Working the middle, it's complete. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. He'll pull it on the read. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in. They've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Back has it. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Horned Frogs are on the move. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to the toss. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. The Horned Frogs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Goes to the option. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. Looking for the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, TCU! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20. The Cyclones in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll go right back to him. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Cyclones with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Hart. Pressure coming. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Here's the pressure. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Cyclones line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Horned Frogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Got his man on the right, ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
The give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now on the option. The pitch. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll run play action. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. This drive will open from the 15. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Cook. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Fires one high and deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10.
Military stunt.
Tight end now in motion. The give to the back. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Horned Frogs look to keep this drive humming.
Here we go, here we go.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Turning it on. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the back. Leaves it with the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Reads it, fires complete. Touchdown, TCU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Georgia was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Dogs team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Sure happened today. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Cook. Throws to the tight end. It's complete. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They send the tight end in motion. This time they'll go to the running game. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Cyclones will punt this one away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. The Horned Frogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, running back on the move. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there.
There he goes. He's at the 40, the 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
TCU.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
And they tacked on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Back to pass, it's Cook. Picked off, what a play to set him up. Bringing it back. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
73, Iowa State, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the tailback. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That's caught. It's Pugh. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Cyclones send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and take it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense.
Here we go, here we go.
Power football with the run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Brings up second down.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.